Okay, I'm back. So let me go to money and reports. Please, can you all still see the screen?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So please, like I said, I've not personally, I've not done a lot of, or I've not done any work at all as far as the song that I have done are concerned. So this is how I'm recording a lot of zeros here. But hey, it still serves the purpose for learning. So I would be able to show you some few things. First and foremost, let me go to YouTube monetization and show you how the page looks like. So after you have been able to pay for the one-off payment of $10, and you have so after you've paid for $10 and every payment is gone through, if you come to the video monetization app here and you click on it, now it will give you the option. When you open, I have synced the tab, so it's looking this way, but initially you would see it would give you the instructions to be able to submit tracks. But that track, you can only submit tracks if you have already put on a track and the track is live in store. If the track is live in store, then you can submit it. But whilst you are waiting for your track to be live in store, one of the things you can do is to then sync your channel. So they will ask you that, do you want to sync your channel? Or it's a simple process. You just have to log into YouTube through Tunecore. They will verify it and then it will be linked. It will put the information as you can see here. This is the information that I've put on my YouTube channel. You can see everything. So from then on, every video that you put on your channel, which is also on here on Tunecore, that gets monetized on your behalf. Now, you can still have the option to say that, oh, Tunecore, don't monetize my channel. And it's called whitewashing. They will ask you that, do you want to whitewash your channel? So if you select that, then they won't do anything to it. But if you say they should take charge of your channel and work with it for you, that is what they do. So this is how it looks like. So you can actually filter the reports. You can check all your reports from here, how your songs are doing on I don't have a lot of data, but so like Clement, I was talking about the different artists. So if you have distributed for different artists as a label manager, okay, you've put your label on here, you've registered, it's just one. Tunecore gives you just one portal to manage this, but you can filter the artist. Okay, you can filter the artist name. You know, if you can have multiple artists and you can see how much revenue that they have earned in case you have to pay them out. So you withdraw the money into your account and you can actually make your accounts to them that, listen, this is how much you have earned via, you know, your YouTube monetization, your sales, your streaming, and all their names will be on there. You can filter it. You can also filter by months, how much is coming in monthly. You can filter by songs and you can filter by releases. So another thing that they allow you to do, so if you go to money and reports, you can actually, there are all these reports are here. You can look at the details. Let's do this first. Let's go to music sales back. Now, another interesting thing is you can check where your songs are being. No, that's not what I want. Sorry, bear with me. Okay, balance. So you can check where, you know, the revenue is coming from. So if they say sales posted, let me see the one that has a little bit of money, like 36p. Okay, so sales posted, I can go into it, and this one, it tells me that this came from Spotify. So, and Spotify Great Britain, you can actually have, if it came from Deezer, whatever, you have all that information there and how much money it actually brought to you. So you can have maybe Spotify US, Deezer Ghana, Apple Music Ghana. You see all of them, and all of them is put together and then it is posted as sales. You can see, although it's nothing much, you can actually also get money from Facebook as well. Facebook and Instagram, you can get money on there. So if I had a big YouTube following and my YouTube was doing well, you would have seen the YouTube royalties that has been posted here. You can see that it's different from your sales, it's different from your Facebook payment, it's different from whatever. So your sales include your streaming and the purchases. So there are a couple of streams of income that comes through that. Okay, so let's go back. Now, daily trends. So the report bits, you can actually look at the data from Spotify and all those places. I don't have a lot of data, so you wouldn't have much. But if I have data from Amazon Music and all that kind of thing, actually they do iTunes, Amazon MP3, which is now Amazon Music, and then Spotify. You see all those data here. So that is the. So I mean, there are a lot you can play with the data trends. You can also download your report. It can be downloaded in PDF or it can be downloaded in Excel format for your own records, or if you have to make accounts, maybe somebody like maybe a friend who distribute for different artists, you can make accounts and let them see it. So that's what you have. Now they I mean, it's pretty fantastic. They have a lot of educative information they know that we are independent artists who come to use them. So they have a lot of things you can learn. If you are the type that want to learn, there are so many things that you can learn. They show you a lot of things that you can go. They have a library that you can go to and learn a lot of things. Let's go back. Okay, I've spoken about publishing. So with publishing, it's a bit lengthy. I wouldn't go back. Please, let's go on there and read. Now, artist services. Yeah, so artist services, like those is basically how they help you to get all your music sorted and all that kind of thing. All the information you need, you can pretty much get it from on here. All right. I just want to find out if there is anything that I haven't touched. Artist services, publishing, music, money and reports. Okay, withdrawal. So if you have to withdraw your money, so if you go to withdrawal, so now they have okay. Please, can you all still see the screen?
No, please.
Oh, you can't see the screen. Oh dear.
No.
Oh, sorry. And so all the ones that I was showing, you were not seeing it. Oh my goodness me. Sorry about that.
We saw all of them.
But it's gone off again. Okay, so let me share screen. So can you see the screen now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to touch on this as the last point. I'll touch on this as the last point. So that is withdrawal. In case you have money that you want to withdraw, first and foremost, when you go here, it will ask you to set up your payment options, how you withdraw your money. So these are the various options, how they pay out. Okay, money can be paid directly into your bank account, and the minimum withdrawal varies by country by country. Now they do this call to a third party called Pioneer. So Pioneer is on here. So Pioneer, you can sign up that differently, and you integrate via. Can I do it for a specific song? Yeah, the whitewashing, Clement. I think it's normally for the channel. It's normally for the channel. So it will ask you whether you want to whitewash the channel or you want them to monetize the channel for you. Okay. All right. So you can withdraw your money, PayPal, or if you want a check mailed out to you, they can do that as well. They can mail out a check to you. Yes. Let me see. Right. So no. With a check, sorry about that. So with the check, that one is for US and Canada residents only for the checks. But you can sign up for a prepaid MasterCard that it has some fees to it, but they can pay your money into it, and you can actually use it as a physical card, withdraw money from the ATM, and all that I've used. So, right. Okay, so I think at this point, your payment preferences, all these are just pretty much straightforward. When you get to these points, the steps just, you can read through the steps and it just follows on from there. But the crucial one is what we have done. That is how to start from scratch, fill in all the information and pay for your music for it to be distributed in stores. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have some minutes to go. I would at this point stop and take any questions that you have, please. Yeah, hello. Are there any questions?
Hello, Daniel.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, this is Max.
Hello,
So
Max.
I was also trying to do one alongside as you were uploading, but
Okay.
I got stuck at the point where I had to upload the audio. So
Okay.
apparently I had started my process way back, and I had made payments, but I kind of halted because I got stuck. So that is the main reason why I had to join in this session.
Right.
So I didn't know about wave format for the file, but then
Right.
I checked on the file I was trying to upload, and I realized it's an MP3 file.
Right.
So it's not working for me. I think it's highlighted in red, and probably I think that's why it's not being completed. So
Okay.
I don't know what I should do.
Okay.
Now.
Okay. That's actually brilliant, and I think we should be thankful that the MP3 didn't go through. I'm sure maybe they were having that problem a lot, so they have actually altered the algorithm. At first, it would have allowed you to upload the MP3, but then when it comes in the stores, the sound will be horrible. The sound will be horrible in digital stores. Because you see, when it goes into digital stores, it's distributed as an MP3. So it's further compressed. So it's like MP3 that has been compressed again. You understand? So now they have kind of, that's why so what you need to do is, let's go to, I don't know, were you on when I was talking about the file format?
Yes, I was on.
Okay, so that is what, just go by that. You can actually, if you put it in Google and you say Tunecore file format, it will bring it up. It will bring it up. What do you call it? The 16 bit rate. For what was it? One, I've forgotten on top of mine, but it will bring it up. You need to stick to that, because that makes sure that your music quality, your music sound is quality when it gets into the digital stores. Okay, so if that,
that's fine.
Once you have your credits already paid for, immediately you upload, you can get, you will see the tech that says ready to distribute, and you can just submit it straight away.
Okay.
Okay.
Right,
All right, Max. Okay. Right. So any more questions, people? Any more questions? I think this will be our final bit. Any more questions? Because the whole point of this exercise, like my brother Nii Noi said at the beginning, is for us to make sure that everyone, I mean, that's our heart desire, that everyone is empowered to take advantage of this. Okay, so that you don't have to rely too much. That is, if you are not, I don't know, if you are not that, busy that you can't do this, please, you can take like an hour and get this done yourself. So once you are out there in the stores, then the rest of the work, as in your events, of course, the prayer and all the spiritual aspects, we know that you are all doing it. But when it comes to the marketing, that's the problem. So the music should be available, accessible everywhere, and then let's get the work done as far as doing all the promotion and stuff is concerned. Because there are sometimes, if somebody can hear your song, the first place they will go is the store, the digital store that they are familiar with. Okay, they hear you for the first time. Maybe they are listening to your interview or they heard your song. If the person is familiar with Apple Music, they'll go there straight away. If they are familiar with Deezer, they will go there. If they are familiar with YouTube, they will go there. So make sure you are represented everywhere. And like we saw with Sonny Badu and Joe Metal, I heard this. I heard the information on Nii Noi's show that Joe Metal started doing this way back. I mean, way back. He, somewhere like 2010 or 2011 or so, where he attended a Google workshop, and he started doing all this. All right. So there's a question. So my first single was distributed using DistroKid. What are the possible issues that may arise since I'm using Tunecore for the second one? No issues, Clement. If the second one is different, if the second track is different from the first one, there is no issue. If it's the same track, then there may be some issues because there have been UPC codes that have been assigned to the track. Digital certificates have been attached to it. So it's actually not advisable to distribute the same song in two stores. No, two aggregators, because they are all taking it to the same stores. Maybe some may have more stores than the others, you know. But when it comes to copyright issues, there may be clashes and you have problem. But if you have distributed your first track with a different aggregator, and this time you want to use another aggregator, which is Tunecore, you don't have any problem at all. Now, if you want to come and distribute the previous song, you need to take it down from DistroKid and come and re-upload it to YouTube. That one too, the disadvantage is that if there are any monetization that you've done with DistroKid, if possible, then you know you would have to come and start afresh. But yeah, that is it.
I have one question.
Please go ahead.
Okay. Sometimes you hear gospel musicians mentioning, okay, going for an interview, they'll be asked, so where can we get your songs? And sometimes they can mention like just 3 of them.
Yeah.
Of the stores.
Yeah.
So in this case, what would you advise? Would you advise the song should go through Tunecore or like let's say selected stores?
I would advise let it go through Tunecore because there is an candidate that and I'm doing saying coin. Literally meaning that if you have too many meats in a soup, it doesn't spoil anything. If your songs are available in 150 stores, my brother, it doesn't spoil anything. I didn't get clearance from Coda. I would have tried to show the data for where the song people are listening to the songs from. It will amaze you. In over 100 countries, and Nii Noi also mentioned for Akesi. Over 100 countries, you know, some of them, obviously, there are some that the streams are more than the others, but over 100 countries, where in these 100 countries, people access the song from different stores.
Okay, so in this case, it's advisable to like just give your song to Tunecore rather than maybe going to give it to like 3 songs, 3 stores only.
No. Oh, that one you'll be limiting yourself. I think you'll be limiting yourself. You know, let the song just be available. Let me give you an example. Now, do you know that sometimes you may not know, you would think that, oh, this song, Charlie, I'm not even too sure about it, or you think, oh, the song is only in Ghana. For all you know, the song can just become a hit somewhere in Brazil, and you may not even have an idea.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, and maybe that 3 stores that you are talking about, you have distributed to, they may not be available in that territory. Okay. Yeah. Or if you flip the coin, maybe because your song is available everywhere, somebody may find it in some store in China and they'll go and sing the song in their church and the song will blow up from there. You understand? Right. So I think if we have to sign off now, we have just 4 minutes to go. Everybody is tired, but I would like to say a very big thank you to my brother Nii Noi for coming in. Nii, I'll take your last words before we go.
Daniel, I had a question. I don't know if time will permit.
Okay.
All
right, take it. Ask your question quickly before Nii comes in.
Okay. I think somewhere last day we had a session with Akesi on the CMAG page where he kind of introduced us to Uprise Music. I don't know. You might have heard about them here in Ghana. So I took advantage of that and then I contacted them to do an upload of my song for me. I had not registered with Tunecore then. But surprisingly, I have not had anything from them. I've not heard anything so far as my song is concerned. So I don't know which category you are going to place Uprise here in Ghana to, and then probably what I should do since the song, you know, I kind of promoted it anyways because it was mine, but I've not had anything so long as the song is concerned from their end.
Okay.
But Max,
you're saying you kind of promoted it. They did not send you. They didn't give you the opportunity to look at your back end to see your balances, like what Daniel said.
Yeah, I contacted them, and what they sent me was quite funny. It was 0 throughout, nothing. But I even had to pressure the guy to give me something to look at. But I saw that maybe it was because I was giving the guy pressure. That's why
you said what music store did you mention? I didn't hear.
Uprise Music.
So I contacted Uprise. So they did the distribution. I didn't. Okay. I wasn't on tune.
So they are saying that. But where are they? Did they which stores they put on? The stores we spoke about, or some other stores?
It was 150. That was the agreement.
150 stores.
Yes.
But
so I kind of paid.
Max, we have just 2 minutes, so let me ask. But have you checked to see that the stores are available at least in all the major stores?
Definitely, yeah. I had screenshots from people purchasing and all that when I did the release.
Wow. Whoa. Okay. Well, I don't. Well, maybe we have to. We will. Maybe we'll have to engage you later, and then
we have to engage you later.
Help you see how you do. Nii, we have just 1 minute. If you can just your final words.
So I want to say I'm grateful for bringing me on board, and I want to thank everybody for coming on. And I'm happy that we all came on to learn. Like I said, our major aim is that we need to own this ourselves. We need to own this. Like Daniel is saying, I kind of get annoyed when people are taking huge monies just to teach people this simple thing. And we need to own it ourselves. We need to manage it ourselves. It's good to have management teams, but the musician himself must understand these things so that our channel manager needs to be found wanting. Managers, it's good to have this knowledge. Managers, it's good to have this knowledge so that when a musician sacks you, you don't have any knowledge to go and pick any other musician. So it's very good for everybody to have this to run with. So I'm grateful. I mean, you can get me anytime. Facebook, Nii Noi, Twitter at Dennis Nii Noi, IG at Nii Noi Denny, or you can call me 020-827-0257. WhatsApp is good. 020-827-0257. Yes, thank you very much, Daniel.
Okay, God bless you. We're going to go off, I think, any moment from about. I'd like to say a very big thank you to all of you for coming. And then I'm also available anytime. My handle is Daniel Kweku Dadson on Facebook and Daniel Dadson